All right, meanwhile, 7:30 here in New York City. First, he was hugging it out inside the Oval Office with the president. Then Kanye met with Candace Owens. So what did Kanye tell her about his big meeting? Candace Owens joins us live next to take us inside.
But if you think you're going to get, that was an assault on our White House.
I think the Trump White House needs to be put on trial for this spectacle.
This is white supremacy by ventriloquism. A black mouth is moving, but white racist ideals are flowing from Kanye West's mouth.
This was an embarrassment. Kanye's mother is rolling over in her grave.
All right, some of the media reaction last night to Kanye West's lunchtime meeting with the President of the United States. Let's bring in Candace Owens. She is the communications director for Attorney. And over the last couple of months, she's become friendly with Kanye. Candace, what did you make of some of those sound bites, for instance, talking about how his appearance was an assault on the White House?
Look, all of the commentary that I've heard surrounding this meeting has been absolutely despicable, utterly racist, especially coming from CNN. Don Lemon bringing up his dead mother as a means to draw blood from this man simply because he does not agree with liberal ideas, because he understands that Democrat policies have harmed the black community, and because he's bold enough to move the ball forward and start speaking about these things publicly. So it's been despicable, but you know what? Kanye was built for this.
What is he like? I know you met with him yesterday as well.
I did. I met with him just following his meeting. He is just in a very, very positive state. He's optimistic. He understands exactly what he's doing. I mean, there was a lot of happiness and euphoria in the room, and I simply said the paradigm has shifted, because it has. Black conservatives will no longer be fearful. Black conservatives are willing to speak out. We are excited. It finally feels like it's our time, and the commentary means nothing. It will not dissuade us from speaking out.
Well, it's kind of interesting because the backlash has been so enormous. You would think that maybe the word is keep your mouth shut, because who wants this blowback, Candace? Can you blame somebody for not coming forward when you get this type of retribution?
I don't blame them, and I think it's all sort of come to a head. And in the past, we've seen that. That's why black conservatism was so shunned. And you saw their treatment of Dr. Ben Carson, Larry Elder, Dr. Condoleezza Rice. But this is a different time. We are audacious. We are standing up. At Turning Point USA, we have our first ever YBLS Summit, the Young Black Leadership Summit, where black conservatives are going to go hear these ideas, to meet the First Family, to have the president speak to us. We are feeling inspired. We are feeling bold and optimistic. And it feels like, at long last, this is our time to speak out.
Now, I know you speak to the president often. You know Darrell Scott and others. We've had him in here, Ben Carson. They're making some major moves in the inner cities. We know about the new opportunity zones that's in the new tax reform, but they're not doing a good job getting the message out. How do you change that?
That's exactly what I'm doing. I feel like in so many ways that's what I'm here for, to get the message out. That's why we're doing this summit, to bring our community to the ideas. And I myself, I'm launching a project next week, which I'm not going to speak about today, which will be really exciting, where we will target the inner cities. We will have these sorts of rallies and conversations to keep this going. Kanye has built us a runway, and we're not going to squander that opportunity whatsoever.
Candace, what's your message to the soundbiters who were on television last night and will be on today, talking about looking at what Kanye said there in the Oval Office in that 10-minute soliloquy and regarding him as crazy? What's your message to those people?
My message to them is that I can hear their fear, I can hear their insecurity, and to let them know that there is absolutely nothing they can say. There are no words strong enough that is going to stop this movement of black conservative thought.
What is the fear?
They're fearful that they're losing control and that they're losing power. It was one thing when they were surprised by Donald Trump's presidency. They were surprised by that. They thought Hillary had this. They had done so much and invested so much into her. And then America surprised them. But they never, ever, ever saw this coming. They never saw an awakening in the black community, that we might start to understand our history and to understand that they are our oppressors. They have always been our oppressors, and we will no longer let them oppress us.
All right. Candace, how big is that movement?
It's huge. I mean, I cannot stress to you enough what my inbox looks like from the black community saying, I never even understood this. I never heard this perspective. Thank you for bringing me to this. I want to get involved. How can I get involved? And we're telling them just exactly how they can do that.
Yeah, but isn't there a fear on the part of some that if they come forward and they support this president, they're going to get the Kanye treatment?
No, it feels a bit punk rock, a bit rock and roll. You know, wearing the MAGA hat, as Kanye stressed yesterday, there is something empowering about that. I wear it through airports all the time to let people know liberals cannot bully me. There is nothing that you can say that distracts me from knowing that I am correct and I have the right to wear this hat and to support this presidency.
I have to ask you, what do people say in the airport when they see the hat? Do you ever get bullied?
Yes. So last week I was on an American Airlines flight, and a woman walked over and she said, "I want to let you know that your hat offends me as a woman." And I said, "I want to let you know that that's none of my business. Have a seat."
Have a seat. Let's go. All right.
Exactly.
Candace Owens, who's got a big announcement next week. Stop by and tell us, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
All right. We'll see you then.
And of course, Jillian.